Amelia Earhart was one of the most famous women in the world, who during her short life captured the hearts and imaginations of millions. Amelia was the first woman to fly across the Atlantic Ocean by herself. This is her story. Amelia Earhart was born on July 24, 1897. Amelia was a daredevil, even as a little girl. For instance, she loved to go on her daring swim. She walked on stilts with her sister. Went sledding in the winter. Amelia's first introduction to aviation was when she worked as a nurse caring for injured pilots in World War I. Amelia's first airplane ride was in 1920. She went to an air show, and 3 days later she paid $1 for a 10-minute airplane ride. After that experience, Amelia knew that she had to fly. After, Amelia bought her first plane, painted it yellow, and called it the Canary. Then she took lessons with Nita Snook. Then she became the 15th woman to get her pilot lessons. It wasn't long before Amelia Earhart started breaking records like crazy. In 1928, Amelia Earhart became very famous when she was the first woman to cross the Atlantic Ocean, even though she was just a passenger. In 1932, Amelia began making records of her own. She flew across the Atlantic Ocean by herself. Amelia Earhart in 1932 broke another record, transcontinental speed record, in 19 hours and 15 minutes. First woman to fly solo, non-stop, coast to coast. Here is a rare interview with Amelia after her continental flight. It took me about 19 hours and 15 minutes to make the trip. I wish I could have done it quicker though.
Amelia, what you carry on board?
Well, I carried some water, of course, because my cockpit is very warm. I carried a sandwich just in case. I didn't eat it though. And I had some hot chocolate and good old reliable tomato juice.
What kind of sandwich was it?
Chicken. In 1937, Amelia planned her biggest flight yet. She was going to go around the world following the equator. It will be the first flight, if successful, to approximate the equator. Indeed, I will cross the equator 4 times. July 3rd, 1937, Amelia and her navigator, Fred Noonan, disappeared somewhere in the Pacific Ocean. There was enormous search, but they were never found. These are her final words.
We are in line of position 157337. We'll repeat this message. We will repeat this message at 6120 kilocycles. Wait, listening on 6210 kilocycles. We are running north and south.
Although she never made it, Amelia Earhart knew the risks involved and died doing what she loved the most, flying. Please know I am quite aware of the hazards. I want to do it because I want to do it. Women must try to do things as men have tried. When they fail, their failure must be but a challenge to others.